Now I invite Member Secretary INTACH, Dr. Chuden Mishra, to introduce the theme of this convention.
Namaskar and good afternoon. Respected Shri Karan Singh Ji, Honorable Minister of State for Education, External Affairs, Dr. Raj Kumar Ranjan Singh Ji, Chairman INTACH, Vice Chairman INTACH, and esteemed convener delegates. On this auspicious 75th year of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, we are gathering together here at the National Convention of Conveners of INTACH after a period of 12 years. We are all aware that our organization was established with the mandate to conserve and preserve India's natural, tangible, and intangible heritage based on the spirit of volunteerism. It has, over the years, set a national agenda for heritage conservation with emphasis on listing and conservation of built heritage, natural heritage, outreach programs, and publications. Given its vast and diverse body of work, it is today considered as a major think tank and an influencer at the policy level, advocacy, and grassroots level through its many interventions. It has continued to evolve into a people's movement with a very wide reach representing all parts of the country and has tried to instill the belief that every Indian is a natural custodian of their unique heritage. To bring these aspects into focus, we are here together today for 3 days to review the path we have taken and to discuss the challenges and issues which confront us and to chalk out a future vision for INTACH in the coming years. All our esteemed conveners represent people who are close to the grassroots, who are passionately involved in conserving the heritage of our country. The theme for our convention is rediscovering our rich heritage, connecting with the youth and the community. We are flagging 3 main issues which we will focus in. Number 1, the concept of heritage as a cultural asset and resource contributing to socio-economic development, which will also ensure the preservation of our unique cultural identities and traditions in a more technical and digital-oriented world with an increasing demand on our limited Earth space. Number 2, the larger involvement of the community and the youth in taking initiatives in the conservation of the country's heritage and playing a role in bringing attention to key issues affecting our heritage. And number 3, some modules of best practices of adaptive reuse and repurposing of our cultural, natural assets that can be adopted across the country to assist in the conservation of our heritage, which faces multiple challenges. Partnerships to be forged to influence policy for heritage and development to have a symbiotic relationship. We have invited very young speakers to speak to us on very important aspect of connecting our heritage with the youth, and have also invited experts to advise us on how to take the heritage agenda forward, not in conflict with the development, but as a partner in a heritage-sensitive manner. At the same time, we put forward the image of our country as a beacon to the world, as the only continuous living civilization for more than 5,000 years. We invite you to join us in making this a meaningful convention with outcomes which will lead to the strengthening of our core message of establishing an identity rooted in Indian culture. To conserve the heritage of India, in the words of J.R.D. Tata, I quote, "The future belongs to the young. We must not only trust them with responsibility, but must thrust it upon them whilst they are young and full of energy, zest, hope, and even an illusion." Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. That neatly lays out the roadmap for our convention. And indeed, we have an interesting 3 days ahead of us.